Hello everybody and welcome back to Throttle Grotto. What do we do as YouTubers? Buy more projects. What did we get? Find out on this episode of Throttle Grotto. Hey everybody and welcome back. So apparently I don't have enough things to do around here, so I picked myself up another project. What did I get? Well, let's talk a little bit about what I got, and I'll explain that in a second. For my money. I got a front-end damaged car that came with a whole front-end cut, 2 fenders, 2 doors, a hood, a headlight. That was about $2,000 in part receipts from the previous owner. And I also got the car for $1,000. So I got into this car ridiculously cheap. What is it? Let's go take a look. Alright everybody, so this is it. This is the box turd, is what we're calling this car. Came up with that name in a meeting today, which I thought was actually really funny. So what do we have here? This is a 98 Boxster. Yes, it has front end damage. Yes, it is a steaming pile of crap right now. But actually, it's not that bad. So it's got 89,000 miles on it. Like I said, it came with all the, well, not all, but a lot of the parts to fix it. In fact, I haven't even unloaded the whole nose cut yet from the back of the Mazda. But, so let's take a look at this front end damage. So you can see the door is really messed up. The fender is obviously wasted. This fender is wasted. That door is not that great. And there's some slight dent there in the rear quarter, and the rear bumper is hosed as well. Needs a windshield. This is the hood that came with the car. But check this out. Look at how straight those frame rails are. Like, the damage is all below the frame rails, which is completely awesome. So it means it's not going to be that complicated of a repair. It's going to be all up to the nose here and down through the tub. So I'm pretty excited to get started on this. The first thing I want to do is I want to confirm that that's actually what is going on with this. So I want to get these damaged parts pulled off, because tomorrow I'm going to take a load of stuff to the metal recycling place anyway. So I want to get these damaged parts pulled off. I want to set the good fenders on there and see, just to confirm that there's no damage to the inner structures here. There's a little bit at the front, but I'm pretty sure I can straighten that out with a hammer and dolly. So that's what I'm going to do today, and that's how we're going to get started on the box turd. All right, everybody. So I kind of ran out of daylight last night, but I made some real progress on this car already. Check it out. I got the fender, the door, and the passenger side fender on. But check out how well everything lines up already. So we are straight on the money here. This is already pretty well lined up here. This needs to come up just a hair, which is all kind of bent in down here. But I was able to pick up a new toy, hopefully to help straighten out the front of this car, because I want to straighten it out before I cut it out. So I picked up a Porta Power kit, and I am going to see if I can get this thing to straighten out a little bit before I cut everything out. Just because having it straighter makes it easier to line everything up later. So I'm going to try this thing out and see how it works. All right, everybody, I am soaked. It's been like 90 degrees here all week, and that's really hot for Seattle. So a lot of success on the car this week. In fact, wow, look at it. I even got the top working. So there's an issue with the parking brake switch. I pulled up the center console, played around with the switch for a minute. Boom, the friggin' top even works. So that's awesome. I still got work to do on the door. So I haven't put the inner door panel on. I got to switch the lock cylinder and that kind of stuff. But door closes nice and easy. And I'll show you guys what I did up front here with this Portapower kit. So it's not perfect, but it is to the point where I can cut out now quite a bit, and everything else seems to be in pretty good shape. In fact, if we close the hood here, check this out. Got good panel gaps. Still needs a little bit of adjustment here and there. Hood, no kidding. I wonder what else you could have thought that was. But everything's lining up really well before even replacing that lower tub. So all in all, we are in really good shape on this car. It seems that 99% of the damage was confined to the tub. I did more damage up top with the Portapower than there was from the accident. So the new fenders are on and they line up fairly well. They need still a little bit of adjustment here and there. The driver's side door, I need to figure out how to bring the bottom of the door in a little bit. The bottom of it sticks out and there's no adjustment in the hinge. So I don't know if I need to push the bottom of the hinge in or bend the door or something, but everything else is pretty good. I'm still a lot of parts short of making this car complete, but like the things that I was really nervous about, like the front end and having to do body work on the front end, I feel really good about where this car's at right now. Like I said, and if you guys haven't seen it already, well, first of all, the pile of parts is increasing drastically. We've got hood, the old fenders, the old doors, all this stuff's going to get stripped out and taken to the scrapyard, and then I need to cut up this whole front tub for the donor parts. Now that I know what I need, and I can get rid of that stuff that I don't need there too. So I'm going to have next week I'm going to have a full load of old sheet metal and all my metal recycling here to take to the metal recycling place. But that is the first week's progress on the box turd. And I'm feeling pretty good about it. This could be this could turn out really well. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Get out there and work on something.